In March of 2020, a universal free lunch program was passed allowing public school students, regardless of income, to get free lunches across the nation.
Since this program ended before the school year, how have these changes affected students when they are getting lunch from the cafeteria this year?
Katie, returning to school this August, things have mostly gone back to normal from a COVID-filled past couple of years. During COVID, a universal free lunch program was made, and unlike California that seek to keep this program for this school year, lunch is no longer free to all public schools in Texas, including CPHS, apart from some exceptions from poorer families that can sign up for cheaper or free school lunches.
It kind of surprised me a little bit, but it kind of made sense in the end because, they need money. In comparison to this year, it was easier to get lunch because you could just walk in and, pretty easily. And you don't have to put your number in all the time, which causes some, have to retake in case of technological error or user error. Maybe have more lines due to those lines get clogged up very, very often, and they can get a backlog of up to the tables and even farther. Yeah, it's plenty of time. It takes like 5-10 minutes to eat your food and an extra 15 minutes to socialize. So yeah, I think it's fine.
Not keeping school lunches free can not only be a burden to parents, but to students who have to wait in longer and slower lines because of having to process payment for each student. Some students can wait in lines as long as 8 to 10 minutes to get their lunch.
Yeah, it's definitely a longer wait this year compared to last year in terms of waiting in line for lunch. I would say 7 or 8 minutes longer compared to last year, because there wasn't really even lines last year. It was way easier. There weren't even really lines. You just gotta show the lunch ladies that you have your lunch, and you can go sit. Way more time to even eat lunch, really. Yeah. In terms of being able to eat, we have such a short time window to eat lunch anyway. It'd be just more convenient if we just did what we did last year.
Although lunches are no longer being served for free, most students at CPHS have already adjusted to the changes, and things are mostly back to how things were before COVID. For more info on lunch cost and eligibility to apply for low-cost lunches, visit leanderisd.org/child nutrition services.
Thanks, Ryan.